practice purpose.
It's our practice server only, but there is a lot of data in the ECP system. So lot of data in the sense we have, so users, conversion data, so many things are there here. So at any time, so we need to fix the issue now. So we'll see the troubleshooting here. So what I'm doing here, I'm trying to do the kernel upgrade here. Okay, I'm trying to do the kernel upgrade in the systems. Let's see. Sometimes if you do the kernel upgrade, so it may fix it sometimes, right? So that's what I'm doing here, kernel upgrade. So we have the kernel in here. Okay, the kernel is in place. So just copying the kernel. So okay, going to the USR, SAP, sys, so exe, right? We have the exe files. So here normally we need to extract everything here. So we will place we will do the extract here. So using the SAP car command, SAP car -xvf, SAP exe. So SAP exe _ 1200 star.sar. Okay, just I'm doing the extracting here. I'm extracting the files here. So first SAP exe, we have to do that part. As part of the kernel, SAP exe, we have to do the kernel upgrade.
After that, DB, no?
No, SAP exe DB. So make sure order SAP exe, SAP exe DB. So we have to do the extraction. So otherwise the files will be overridden. So we can also check the system startup issues. If we go to the work directory, we will come to know why it is not starting up. So we will come to know why it is not starting up. So maybe if we check that one, we will check it here. So why it is not starting? So why? Because here you can see kill failed. Something is got failed here. If we go to the dispatcher.log file, so in the dispatcher.log file also work directory is the very important. So work directory is the very important here. See here, timeout occurred. The process is dead, not attached to the this one. Okay, so let's do the kernel here. So then maybe someone our practice members, any one of the done, maybe wrongly done the kernel upgrade, I'm not sure, but let's do the kernel upgrade here. SAP exe DB. Okay, so DB, SAP exe DB contains the DB related client files, so libraries, all these things will be available here. Okay, so we got the files are available here, right? You can see the files are extracted here. Then copy these files, then we need to replace it on the old exe directories. Old exe directories we need to replace. Control C, go to the CD, USR, SAP, SID, sys, exe, UC, NTADM. NTADM means it's a Windows, right? Windows, that's why NTADM. It is a Linux. Oh, something wrongly I mentioned something here. Replace. So it is replacing now. See here, it is done. So then, so go to the D instance number exe. So replace it in here. Normally sysexe is enough to replace it, but safer side. So currently system having some issues, right? Safer side, I am also replacing it on the D instance number exe. There also I am replacing.
3 locations it's required for that kernel.
Yeah, 3 locations kernel files are available. Normally you no need to do anything here. So just to place it in the SAP sysexe, automatically it will move to the global exe. Why? Because there is a SAP CP utility program. So that will move to the remaining location. SAP CPE utility program that will move to the So that will move to the remaining files. Okay, just replacing it on now. So let's
Sir,
see.
this is मतलब lot of similar work doing again and again. You have to upgrade on dialogue external, so yeah also. If
Mhm.
there is 5 dialogue, then we have to do that 5 times.
Yes, so it's manually file
We
doing.
can
Yes, if you
we
set.
can make a new folder, and we have to make just swap link. It will upgrade all the system.
Yeah, right. That is also one possible. If you do it in a global SAP MMT exe, that will be applicable to the remaining app servers also will be available. Normally, if you do CCXE, the application servers also will be affected. Application servers also will be affected. So that is the main thing here. Okay, so it started. Let me go and let's see. Now this time it will help. I'm going to start now. So ASS started immediately. Fine. What about this one? So this is also starting, but work process are going down immediately. See here, the work process are going down immediately. Immediately, all the work process are going down here. Due to it is saying that, so DB connect failed. You can see here, so DB connect, DB connect is failed. But
Database
That
is
means you
down.
have to check that R3 times D it's
yeah,
connected or not.
but when I check that R3 trans-D, it is working. You can see here, when I check R3 trans-D, so that is working. 0000, that is working fine, perfectly fine,
Yes.
right?
But we here showing
Yeah. So some issues in the profiles are, I'm not sure why this is happening, but DB is up and running. Everything is fine. You can see here. So when I go to the studio, DB is up and running fine. So DB is up and running fine. So any thoughts, anyone? Let's troubleshoot in this session only. You will get some.
So profile parameter, the profile parameter, memory related profile parameter will be removed.
So yeah, I'm checking. I'm checking this one only. If you see here, go to the USR SAP SID sys. So profile parameter, the profile parameter. So which one? So I see
Yeah,
yesterday, this one is changed wrongly yesterday itself. So but here, but nothing is. I don't see nothing is found. Everything is correctly done. Correctly only. You can see here. So everything is correctly so done.
Sir, any possibility in log files?
Which log files?
System log files.
You can see here. So Windows 11 message server off. Maybe let me off this secure communication. Okay, let me off this secure communication. But because sometimes secure communication is on, it won't connect to the message server or NQ server. It won't connect it. So I just stopped the secure communication. But you can see here we are able to connect it to the database level. So database level, we are able to connect it. Then let me try to execute the some queries. Select start from ecp.usr02. So we are getting the results. See, all users are there. So DB fine. I don't think any issues with the DB. See, many users are there here. So a lot of users are there here. So data is exist in the system. Database side, I don't see any issues. If any issues here, we may get the so errors like so DB suspect something like that. I don't see any issues in the database side. But even though it is saying that, so DB connect failed, So I'm not sure what does it mean by DB connect failed. Maybe let me try to restart one more time. Something got changed. Someone that one. What is that one? I'm unable to find out here. So profiles comparison. We have to do that one. So if you are the login, you can also check. I'm also checking. You can see. So system ID, instance number, SAP system, everything is okay, fine. I don't see any issues here. You can see here, everything is fine. So dialogues, we have that 10. So 6, fine. Everything is okay. So everything is changed long back only. Application server parameters, ports. So everything is nothing. I don't think anything. But what changed at that one? I'm unable to find out. What is that? Again down. It's down. Everything is going down. You can see here. So DB connect failed. DB connect failed. So it is referring one table that is called the S verse is the table name. Error handler crash is okay. Don't call the thread core. Okay. Then DB connect is failed. Connection is failed. Ended. It's very interesting issue. Let me go to the work directory only. Now work directory will find out what is that. Not reached, not reached, not reached. What does it mean by not reached? Maybe yes or C. Windows system 32 drivers etc host. So here it is common same. Ours is the 115. Same host name is mentioned. We'll check from scratch application layer network. So like that. So we will start checking that one. First of all, let me check the IP. The IP which you are using, is it correct one or not? See, Windows system 32 drivers etc host. So here we have the 115, right? So what is our IP here? We go to the here 49 dots. Advanced. 115. Fine. 115. 115 is our IP. Okay. 115 is our IP. SAP Windows. Okay, fine. So what next?
मैसेज से रूट कनेक्ट नहीं है इसको yes
Message server
is not connected.
Windows. Yeah, message server is not connected, but here message server is open only, right? So message server is connected status only. When you open the work directory logs, you can see dev_ms to check the message server details. Here you can see, so it's active. 115 local host name. So all are, I don't see any issues here. So it's a listen. The port also listen. No, only this instance only we have some issues. So dev_dispatcher. Work process stop, TP halt, masking, that is fine, this is fine. Mutex errors, all other mutex errors. Skip new snapshot error. DPHD delayed snapshot exist. Skip new snapshot. What is that? Something like this one. Yeah, the similar issue, I guess. Ended. So that is fine. So here we'll see any solution here. Not started. We should update kernel that we updated already. Yes. Kernel question anonymous. I don't know why solution problem, but I think somebody help me in that kind of situations. I think network issue. You are using Windows. Make sure is DNS configured. Install the configured. That is fine. etc drivers also we checked it. Our host name is correct. Right. Restart the SAP should work. Check the environment. Java home nothing, and there is a start of profile. We checked it at URL. So it's nothing. There is no helpful for this one. Inspection emergency down. Restore the database. It worked now connected to the SAP. Yeah, that is the final solution. It's not always the solution, right? Parameter change in the. Oh, I have done the parameter change in the default profile. DBS sends schema, but I did not work, so remove it. So let me check here the instance name showing correctly, but no luck to resolve it. So start the Oracle. I doubt here profiles only, something wrong with the profile. This profile. It is instance automatic start.
You have to check application level and the profiles are in OS level. Compare those profiles. No?
Yeah, I'm just checking that one only. You can see GB schema, it's mentioned. It's fine. DB schema is fine. Schema fine. DB name is fine. Message server is fine. CP Windows fine. MSS type Windows fine. So that is fine. Type above fine. Secure communication off, on, off, we maintained. That is fine. So that is fine. So we can make it on, same as like other systems. SAP Windows fine, remote SA fine, protected SD default, that's fine. Yeah. Almost, it's not related, but kernel also we updated.
Sir, sometime there is SAP start services running. Stop the SAP and clean
Reboot,
IPC.
we'll
Huh?
reboot the OS then. We'll reboot the
Sir,
OS. We'll reboot the OS and let's see.
Need,
What we will do, we will reboot the OS. OS restart. So we'll do the restart, OS restarts. Just remember the steps, the log files which you are checking. Same way you may get to ask like how to troubleshoot. If any issues comes, SAP is not starting, how to troubleshoot it, what log files will you check? So how will you identify? So all these things they may ask you the questions. So you have to carefully check all these things. So you can see there are some issues. Windows failed to start. Hardware, software change might be the cause of issue. Insert your installation media. Something is happened. Okay, something is happened in the system. Media is there. One is there. Drives are there. Network also fine. The all adapter okay. Shared folders not required. Display. Okay. Rebooted. Let's start. Let's pray. So in Windows, we have an option, Event Viewer. So in the Windows-based systems, we can check it out in the your event logs. We can check it out. So what's happening in the system? So here, all the logs will be displayed here in the Windows-based systems. Here, successfully started host agent, SQL server, everything is okay. So let me start here. So let me try to start here. DB name, here you see a DB name, nothing is coming here, right? So you see here, there is nothing here,
yes, sir.
right? So if we go, maybe we'll have same database. We have NWD, right? NWD system is there here. So NWD system is there. Okay, NWD system is there here. So let me start MMC. Open the MMC. See here, NWD. Yes, you can see now. NWD, we have SAP Windows, something is mentioned, DB name. For ECP, So why nothing is there here? Got my point? You got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone. So why? So
వాళ్ళు ఎవరో ఒకరు గెలుచుకుంటారు సార్.
ఏదో గెలుకుంటారా? Yeah, that's
What is
something like
ఫస్ట్ నేమ్ ఎగిరిపోయిందంటే అంతే ఇంకా.
something I can see here, nothing, read access, that is fine. Security, errors, information, SCP, NWD, TCP, that is fine. If any errors, it will display, definitely. But databases side, everything is okay, we verified. So that is also fine. And now we got the thing here. So maybe we'll see
take
the
a restart of DB?
data. Now we restarted the Windows, right? All restarted, everything got restarted. The host name unable to identify here, right? When you right click and here, go to the properties. Here you can see SAP Windows host name is coming here. So something like here, we go to the C profiles, ECP profiles, this profile default, okay? So default profile. So here we'll see exactly Windows, but DB host name is maintained here. DB host, the spelling is correct, right? Windows, fine. CPDB host, Windows. Advanced environmental variable, MySQL server, localhost. These are the environmental variables. Sanjay,
Yes, sir.
what we can do? Shut down, enter everything.
No, sir.
Let me, something, I think something wrong here. Okay, let me put small here. DB server name also small. Windows, ES host, okay, fine. Some environmental variables or something is happened here. Okay, let me stop.
There is that SAP local host, sir. In host entry, the SAP local host.
It's mentioned, right? It's not it? Verify, we will verify
May-
now.
Oh.
No. Still it is not coming. DB host name is not coming. Property
Refresh.
host name is not coming. So there is some warning. MS standalone, absolute parameter is defined in the profile. MS standalone. What is that? So where it is standalone? ECP, this profile. So instance profile. You can see global host. Fine. So I will summarize it. So how we fixed this SAP startup issues. Okay. I will summarize it now. SAP startup issues, right? So as you know, we have checked the DB host, local host. So all these things we have checked it. All these things we have checked in the systems. So we could not detect any issues, right? We could not detect any profile parameter issues. Nothing. We could not detect it. So one thing we observed it here. We go to the sys directory in the profile. Here, the naming convention of the profile they have created as some file, something like in the application side, they have wrongly changed that one. They have wrongly changed. So when you go to the RJ10, so maybe they are knowingly or unknowingly, somebody they have renamed this profile. They have renamed this profile to the just .1 without .pfl. They have renamed it. So which caused the application unable to detect the database, even though rttrans-d working, so it is fine. So sometimes what they will do, they will just do something like that, they will give and they will save it, right? They will do something here. So that will create the nuisance here. So they will change it application level, multiple people, they will change the profile and they will change it. They will do something like that in the systems. So maybe someone wrongly or something is happened. This got renamed to the different way, different naming convention. So that is the reason. So we had these issues. So to fix this issue, what we did is just nothing we done. Just to .pfl we mentioned in the rename option .pfl we mentioned. We restarted the host, started. That's it. Now SAP is started, right? We can see here SAP is started now in the systems. So this is what we have done in our systems. As soon as system is started, you can check the consistency status. Dumps are there, any dumps are occurring? 5 dumps are occurred today. So this is the different issue. So then go to the SM37. So now we can check, are there jobs are failing? No, jobs are still alive. So what about my conversion job? Someone like conversion job.
But to identify that small correction is a big task, sir.
Yeah, right, Ram.
That is where experience comes into place.
Yeah, even
మీకు ఐడియా SWPM రన్ చేయాలని మాకు రాకపోతే
yeah, I thought of we are unable to detect, right? So when you are opening the SWPM, when you choose it, SWPM will cross check whether system identifies. So SWPM will check detect like, okay, this profile does not exist. I thought of some permission issue, but when I checked that naming convention, the type of profile is different here. That not the price. So that caused the issue. So what I will do here, I will take the backup of the current profiles here. Maybe, yeah, I will take the backup. If something goes wrong here, what we can do here, we can replace this one, right? Tomorrow, we can replace this one. That's it. That is the reason. Now it's cool. Now I think issue fixed. Now we can see here. So already now users are there here. How many users are there here? I think we only started, right? No one is there, I think. But jobs are running. You can see. So many pushback jobs. So sizing jobs. So many jobs are running in the systems now. So you can start using it. I will also instruct other group members to not to change any profile parameters. We instruct